Good morning. My name is Rob Munoz. I'm a reporter with Cairo 7, waking up about 5 days a week at 3 a.m. to tell you guys the most important things. Yes, it's still raining. No, the Sonics have not come back yet. And yes, traffic is still bad. But we want to welcome you here to the 8th Annual King County Small Business Awards, King County Executives Business Awards. One thing that when we, in between doing all those important things and telling you the important things that are happening in our community and chasing Dow Constantine around for an interview, Dow, this is my chance to say hey. You know, one of the biggest things that we love doing is talking with the small business owners. You guys are not only amenable to talking, you know, with the media because you guys are doing important things, but also you guys have a more understanding of the lay of the land. You guys are intimate with your community. You guys are working hard. And most often, I think the most important thing too is that you guys have the passion to make what you guys do every single day, day in and day out. And so this is what this award show is. It's for you guys to honor you. And like I said, I want to welcome you here this morning. Also, we want to introduce Dow Constantine. His office and his vision have put this together and allow us to, again, honor you guys because the work that you do makes this community a better place every single day. So with that, Dow.
Well, thank you, Rob. And no, you're never going to get me for that interview. I'm running for the doors when we're done today. Thank you all for being here this morning for the 8th Annual King County Executives Small Business Awards. As small business owners, you know the toll it takes. Working 7 days a week often, putting in early mornings and late nights. The Centers for Disease Control recently called chronic sleep deprivation a public health epidemic. And then adding insult to injury, for the 8th year in a row, I ask you to traipse here in the pre-dawn gloom for breakfast. So you're welcome. Next year, I'm calling for us to move this to a civilized Saturday brunch, maybe like 11:30, right? Mimosas. But until then, I'm proud to have established this program to honor all of you who've taken the initiative to create and build businesses that serve our community. Thank you so much to all of you, and on behalf of the people of King County, we appreciate your service. Thank you. Next, I want to thank our sponsors for making this event possible. Would representatives of the following organizations please stand, and please do not hold your applause. Microsoft. Key Bank. Cairo 7. The Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. The Workforce Development Council of Seattle-King County. Amazon Business. The Greater Seattle Business Association. And, of course, King County. Stand up, Fred. Before I go on, and this is going to continue, Fred, I want to especially thank our deputy executive, who's too modest to stand up here, Fred Jarrett. Fred has let us know that he may well be retiring at the end of this year, so this may be his final Small Business Awards as an official rather than a small business owner. There's always another chapter, Fred. Could you join me in thanking for all of his contributions to our remarkable success, Deputy Executive Fred Jarrett. There may be a year of ineligibility before you can come back and win. Okay. And finally, I want to thank the more than 50 chamber, city, and small business organization partners who promoted this event and submitted nominations, as well as the many chamber judges who donated their time to review the nominations. Would all of our partners and judges please stand and accept our thanks? You know, while King County has many iconic companies that are recognizable globally, about 95% of our businesses employ 50 or fewer workers, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. That 50-employee threshold, which is genuinely small business, by the way, is what we use to determine eligibility for these awards. King County is the economic engine of our state. We have well over half of the economy of the state of Washington in this one of Washington's 39 counties. And our more than 71,000 small businesses provide the spark. Small businesses spur innovation. They make our region's economy resilient. And today's event is about recognizing all of you. Small business owners, small business operators, those who took on the rewarding, challenging, and yes, exhausting role of entrepreneur, serving your customers and your community while making, hopefully, a profit along the way. Thanks to our award partners who helped us get this award out, we received nominations from 24 cities across our county in 7 different categories. Each category has 4 finalists. The judges selected our 28 total finalists using the following 5 criteria: merit within the award category, an innovative business model, workforce development efforts, customer service approach, and community involvement. Our finalists are spread geographically across the county. This year, an amazing 14 finalists are based in our largest city of Seattle. 3 each are based here in Bellevue and in Kent. 8 are from other cities in King County, including Burien, Carnation, Federal Way, Issaquah, Kirkland, Renton, and Woodinville. King County's support for small businesses goes beyond hosting this annual event. Our small business program provides incentives and requirements for participation in the award of county contracts. And I'm proud that 5 of the 28 finalists today are certified King County small contractors and suppliers, and recognize King County's partners in our small contractors and suppliers program: Port of Seattle, Sound Transit, and Seattle Colleges. Anyone who's certified is certified to work in any of those agencies. So if you think you might qualify, talk to us after the program and we'll get you signed up. Through this partnership, a company needs to register only one time to be able to have access to contracts across all of those major public agencies. Now, our region has a proud tradition of producing and supporting innovators and entrepreneurs. Their work has given our region a major competitive edge, and it's up to us to ensure that the next generation of thinkers and of doers enjoys the same advantages. In just a moment, we're going to announce the winners in each category. Before I do, I want to take a moment to recognize all of our talented finalists. Will all 28 of you and everyone who came with you please stand and accept our recognition? And I want to recognize one more person, and that's Sandy Hanks. Sandy Hanks and her team from our Business Development Office work hard every year to make this event happen and work year-round to help businesses succeed in King County. Sandy, where are you? Are you in the room? There you are, over there. Thank you. I have one very important request of the winners and finalists. When the program is over, please just mob the stage here, because we're going to want a class photo with everyone in it, including this guy and me. And our photographer will stand right over here and snap our pictures before we go back to gossiping. So with that, and I love saying this to a TV guy, back to you, Rob.
Dow, thank you very much for that. All right, so just a quick housekeeping note. So after this event is over, we're going to send you an electronic form. They want you to evaluate how all of that today has gone, and then they want you to send that back, just kind of make it feedback to make this a lot better. And also, don't feel the need to make a speech. We've had videos prepared for all the winners, so once you win, go ahead and take your picture with Dow and go ahead and sit back down. But we're going to start off now with the Rural Small Business of the Year Award. I know. The rural economy is an important link to the urban area and provides opportunities for residents to both live and work in the rural area. The King County Strategic Plan supports rural economic development that maintains the character of the rural area Therefore, this award recognizes the rural small businesses that have achieved excellence in one of the traditional rural community clusters. Presenting this year's Rural Business of the Year Award is Ilona Lowry, Director of Membership, Outreach and Engagement for the Greater Seattle Business Association. Ilona?
Thank you, Rob. Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody is awake now, thanks to the Blue Thunder. You may wonder, what is GSBA? GSBA is the LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce in the region, and in fact, the largest LGBTQ and allied business chamber in North America. Some say the world. Thank you. Some even say the world, but we're trying to stay humble, although I think we're pretty fabulous. Our chamber is much like other chambers of commerce are, except we look at everything through a social justice and equality lens. We're engaged in business development, supporting our community, totally committed to our advocacy for small business and civil rights, and the only chamber that has a scholarship fund that is giving out over $400,000 every year in scholarships to Washington State students. Thank you. GSBA has a number of monthly programs that offer cutting-edge business information and networking opportunities, such as our Business Empowerment Program, which consists of a series of over 24 annual workshops, such as our finance track, where you can learn how to read a financial statement or how to interpret those numbers. Our marketing and advertising track, where you can learn how to create a successful social media campaign for your business. And also our HR legal track, where you can learn about how to create a trans-inclusive work environment in your business. And other tracks as well. And the best of it is, all of our workshops are free for our members and also for our non-members. We're trying to really make this education accessible, especially to underserved and underrepresented communities. Of course, we also offer a variety of networking opportunities, such as our business luncheons, Young Professionals with Pride, our Power Connect, and our Women on Top quarterly cocktail hour. But if you want to really experience one of the most fabulous nights of your life, come join us on November 17th at the Equilux Taste of GSBA, which is our annual fundraiser for our scholarship fund, and it's the creative black tie event in the Pacific Northwest, so you don't want to miss that. Yes. To learn more about GSBA, please come see me after the event, or you can always check us out on our website at thegsba.org. If you leave the out, then you land on some other page that has nothing to do with us. Yeah. Now, it's my honor and pleasure to introduce this year's finalists for the Rural Small Business of the Year Award and announce this year's winner. You may have noticed that English is not my first language. As a fact, I've been practicing the word rural on my way home yesterday, in a shower this morning, on the way here, and thank God I only have to say it twice. So, this year's finalists are Sidetrack Distillery, located in the Green River Valley. Yes, yeah. Linda and Larry Person, along with their nephew David O'Neill, operate Sidetrack Distillery on their 6-acre Lazy River farm with a commitment to sustainability of the land. Sidetrack Distillery produces quality fruit liqueurs, brandies, and other spirits using the finest naturally grown ingredients. With the use of handmade copper stills from Portugal, Italian tanks, German fruit presses, and various techniques from all over the world, Sidetrack Distillery uses lessons learned from artisans of the past and the sciences of today. From composting to reusing the cooler water for irrigation, Sidetrack Distillery regularly donates its award-winning products to community nonprofits to assist in fundraising and is the chosen venue for the most breathtaking wedding ceremonies in the area. Sidetrack Distillery. Then we have Reber Ranch, Born in Marshfield, Wisconsin, Daryl D. Reber grew up in Rudolph on the family dairy farm, graduated from North Dakota State University on a full basketball scholarship, and began a career with the U.S. Air Force. In 1978, he moved to Kent, Washington. Here, Daryl and Sally Reber started a small horse boarding business that grew into the Reber Ranch Country Store on the East Hill of Kent, Washington. The business was built on a few simple principles: give the customers good advice, fair prices, and great customer service. Today, Reber Ranch has over 14,000 square feet of great pet products and is staffed by friendly, knowledgeable team members who enjoy interacting with customers through the many events and workshops held at the store. Reber Ranch. Eye of the Needle Winery. The 12th blend, a new label by Eye of the Needle Winery that has doubled its wine production, has found strong support among the Seahawks' so-called 12 men, and is paying big dividends to Northwest Harvest, a statewide nonprofit hunger relief agency. For every bottle that Eye of the Needle Winery sells, 2 meals are donated to Northwest Harvest. Eye of the Needle Winery's eye-catching blue and green 12th blend label is popping up on grocery shelves all over Washington. The 12th blend highlights what Eye of the Needle Winery is particularly good at: blending a combination of premium wines that they buy from other wineries into a finished product that is both extraordinary and affordable, and is a contender at local and national competitions. Eye of the Needle Winery. Productive Performance. Productive Performance is a home-based business with 2 part-time employees that help people find solutions for their health, emotions, and financial situations. They have also helped 12 other people in King County build their business. Productive Performance contributes Healing Hands, a charity that brings healing and hope to the world by providing global communities with the tools they need to become self-reliant, and Days for Girls, a charity that increases access to menstrual care and education for girls by developing global partnerships, cultivating social enterprises, mobilizing volunteers, and innovating sustainable solutions that shatter stigmas and limitations for women and girls. Productive Performance. And now that everyone's been waiting for, drum roll please. Yay! The Rural Small Business of the Year Award goes to Reber Ranch.
In 1979, airline pilot Daryl Reber bought several acres with an old barn and farmhouse in Kent. His only intent at the time was to start a farm. Following a cattle herd misadventure, Daryl shifted his focus to horse boarding. With the help of his sons, he built the barn that would become the precursor to Reber Ranch. Years later, the local racetrack, Long Acres, had insufficient off-season boarding facilities, and the Rebers erected several barns for their overflow horses. At their peak of horse boarding, Reber Ranch boarded 340 horses. In 1984, this venture spawned an official 800-meter horse track, training facilities, and stalls. The following year, the Rebers converted part of the barn into a store, beginning Reber Ranch. Tragedy soon followed when a heater accidentally burned the shop. Unfazed, the Rebers rebuilt their store and continued expanding to meet increasing customer demand. Reber Ranch is continuing to grow thanks to its clients and customers. The 3rd generation of Rebers are now working at the store and continuing to keep Daryl's dream alive.
Congratulations, Reber Ranch. We also want to recognize, and if you could stand up while I introduce you guys, the other finalists: Sidetrack Distillery, Eye of the Needle Winery, and Productive Performance. You guys are here? All right, the next award here is Exporting Small Business of the Year Award. Now, economies grow through trade by exporting their products and services globally. This brings income, which allows wages to rise and the tax base for critical public infrastructure and services to grow. This award recognizes a small business that has achieved significant international sales through existing and/or new international markets. Now, presenting this year's Exporting Small Business of the Year Award is Jimmy Ng, Vice President and Senior Business Banking Relationship Manager for KeyBank.
Thank you, Rob. Good morning, everyone. King County Executive Constantine, good morning. And I wanted to say thank you for having this 2 blocks from my office and 4 blocks from my house. So, great commute. No, I'm honored to be here today representing KeyBank and to be a sponsor again this year. In terms of what KeyBank has done for the community, one proud stat I'd like to share with everyone is last year, KeyBank partnered with SBA, and by volume, KeyBank in the state of Washington was the #1 SBA lender in the entire state. And in year to date, through this government fiscal year, again, KeyBank leads the way in volume for small business administration deals. Why I bring this up as we're here today is when we think about the tireless efforts and hard work of small business owners helping out the community, SBA exists to help with startups, expansion, and growth of small business owners. So that's a distinction we are quite proud of. I get the honor of talking about the finalists for the Exporting Small Business of the Year Award. And this year, we have 3 finalists. And I'll start off with Peer 2 Marketing. Peer 2 Marketing is not your traditional marketing firm. This company looks for unique ways to target its audience and create a strategy that will allow its clients to stand out from their competitors. Peer 2 Marketing pursues creativity and innovation every day. This company knows that new ideas and new ways of doing things is what keeps its business fresh. Peer 2 Marketing recognizes and accepts that change never ceases and that the things that lead us to where we are today might not lead us to where we want to be tomorrow. Peer 2 Marketing is committed to bringing constant innovation to its services, projects, and the clients they serve. Peer 2 Marketing. Our second finalist, Whoosh Innovation. That's fun to say. Whoosh Innovation was launched in 2008 right here in Bellevue, Washington, with the goal of improving the harvest of highly perishable agricultural products such as tree fruit. Recognizing the need to apply the same technology to help move fish gently over obstacles and barriers, Whoosh Innovation began testing its technology on live fish. The initial success led researchers to explore the use of the Whoosh technology to move fish over dams, as well as in processing plants where hygiene is critical. The system uses gentle pressure differentials to literally whoosh fish through a soft, flexible tube to their destination. I wish I had a commute like that. In addition to the environmental benefits associated with fisheries restoration, Whoosh solutions typically cost 80% less than the use of fish ladders and allow for up to 10% more clean energy production. Whoosh systems are now deployed in Norway and in various settings throughout the United States. Whoosh Innovation. It's easier to say than rural. And our third finalist, CodeProof Technologies, Inc. In 2011, Satish Shetty left his job as a software engineer to focus on establishing CodeProof, a mobile device management and security company based on his industry-proven expertise and experience in securing the modern enterprise against sophisticated cyber attacks. CodeProof officially launched in October of 2012, and in the years since, the cloud-based software as a service SaaS platform has grown astronomically to include a long list of services, including small business mobile security, mobile expense management, mobile kiosk management, mobile application management, and secure web browsing, amongst others. Today, Satish is working with about 100 different companies in 15 countries. His clients come from a range of industries, including healthcare, transportation, education, real estate, hospitality, and defense. And those are our 3 finalists. All right. All right, let's start making some noise to see who the winner is. The Exporting Small Business of the Year winner. Peer to Marketing, come on down.
Peer-to marketing has grown by double digits year after year in the past 10 years and contributes the success to its most valuable asset, its employees. As a marketing and creative firm, Peer-to marketing thrives on diversity and inclusion. Peer-to marketing is a minority and woman business enterprise that makes it a priority to reflect its values of diversity and inclusion in its workforce. The company has a workforce that is 60% women, including executive management positions, and 40% of its workforce are people of color. Within the exporting category, Peer-to marketing is a full-service marketing firm working with clients in unique and innovative ways to broaden their business, launch products, and enter new markets. Approximately 35% of Peer-to marketing's business comes from international clients. Services provided to these international companies includes helping them define their growth and marketing strategies in the United States by identifying business opportunities. Peer-to marketing has worked with the governments of Spain, Mexico, Colombia, Chile, Argentina, Panama, and Canada to help companies promote their entrepreneurship and innovation. Peer-to marketing also assists in bringing entrepreneurs from some of these countries to the United States to learn best practices and collaborate with other companies and entrepreneurs. Peer-to marketing has been a member of the United Nations Global Compact for the past 10 years and supports its 10 guiding principles regarding human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption.
And of course, congratulations, Peer-to marketing. But we also want to recognize our other finalists. So again, as we announce your name, go ahead and please stand and be recognized. Those are Whoosh Innovation and Code-Proof Technologies. Congratulations, guys. All right, our next award, Workforce Development Small Business of the Year Award. Now, a skilled workforce is vital to the growth of business and our economy. This award recognizes a small business with outstanding practices in hiring, retaining, and developing the skills of its workers. Presenting this year's Workforce Development Small Business of the Year Award is Brian Pinnell, Director of Performance and Sector Partnerships for Workforce Development Council of Seattle-King County.
Good morning. This event is very special to me. It was 2 years ago as I stood here at this same podium that I realized I really need these. So it holds a special place in my heart. The WDC, as we call it, in the hallowed halls of the Workforce Development Council of Seattle-King County, manages the workforce system that's spread throughout King County. We have 7 centers and affiliates and over 40 connection sites throughout the county. And we have a dual mission of serving both job seekers and business. We have a variety of job seeker services, everything ranging from case management to training services. But we also focus on that dual customer role with business. We have a business services team that's made up of several members that are broken down by specific sectors. And they specifically served 1,100 small to medium businesses last year. And part of that service was helping to connect job candidates to those businesses, and several hundred referrals were made. So if you're a small business and you need some qualified job applicants, please reach out to our business services team. As it may happen, in the lobby today, we have an information table that'll be actually staffed by one of those business services team members, so feel free to stop by and get some information as you go. So, the important thing about why we're here, these finalists this morning. So, make sure I can read it this year and not making things up. The Workforce Development Council of Seattle-King County is pleased to present this year's Workforce Development Small Business of the Year Award. This year's finalists are Cognition Corporation, doing business as Sponge. Founded by Jackie Friedman Migdal, Sponge was the first language program of its kind on the West Coast. The company opened its doors in Seattle's Mount Baker neighborhood in the fall of 2005. Sponge offers Spanish, Chinese, French, Japanese, Hindi, and German language classes for kids in its centers, as well as numerous elementary schools and preschools. Sponge knows how important it is to raise globally minded children, and that starting young is the right time. While Sponge's offerings have expanded significantly since its founding, its focus is on bringing an immersive and fun language learning experience to kids, delivered by passionate and well-trained native language speakers, and that mission has not changed. Cognition Corporation, doing business as Sponge. Gardaco Incorporated. Gardaco has been in business since 1977, supplying custom gaskets and gasket materials. As a service-oriented supplier, Gardaco has built a strong reputation of serving its customers with high-quality products and services and superior workmanship. Gardaco also works closely with community partners to provide opportunities for people with potential barriers to employment. They work with both Seattle Jobs Initiative and WorkSource partners to provide entry-level opportunities for second-chance individuals for hire. These positions are linked to training and growth opportunities to move from entry-level production work to manufacturing positions, and these opportunities provide potential career pathways in manufacturing that can lead to self-sufficiency as workers progress. Gardaco Incorporated. PowerScreen Washington Incorporated. Founded in 1994 and located in Kent, PowerScreen of Washington is a retailer and maintenance point for mobile, crushing, screening, conveyors, and recycling equipment. PowerScreen also works with community partners to communicate their hiring needs. PowerScreen mentors candidates who face potential employment barriers, including individuals with prior justice system involvement. The company actively develops career pathways for individuals in the diesel engine and equipment maintenance fields, and PowerScreen works with local technical colleges to develop curriculum for students working to enter those fields. PowerScreen also works with WorkSource and the Seattle Jobs Initiative to place job seekers in employment opportunities with a career pathway that can lead to self-sufficiency. PowerScreen Washington Incorporated. Sima Restoration Group, LLC. Sima Restoration Group is a restoration company that works in many of the historical buildings in and around Seattle. The company prides itself on being like a family and providing excellent customer service. It is able to achieve this through on-the-job training, safety, and company meetings. Many of Sima Restoration Group employees have greater than 10 years of work experience, and it is their knowledge that helps to train and mentor new employees. The company supports public schools and the Strong for Sam Cancer Foundation. The owners volunteer their time at the Evergreen Mountain Bike Alliance and Arbor Heights Swim Club. Both owners are West Seattle natives and proud to be working in their community and providing excellent business standards. Sima Restoration Group, LLC. Okay. And now the fun part. And the winner is, can we get a drum roll? Sponge.
Cognission Corporation, DBA Sponge, was founded in 2005 with a mission of fostering global citizenship through language and culture. It offers award-winning Spanish, Chinese, Mandarin and Cantonese, French, Japanese, and German classes for kids in Mount Baker, Kirkland, and soon in Issaquah. Sponge partners annually with more than 30 schools in the greater Seattle area to bring language and intercultural learning to students via after-school enrichment programs. Sponge elementary curriculum is currently being used under license by the Mercer Island School District to teach Spanish to more than 2,000 students weekly across all their elementary school world languages programs. To broaden access, Sponge has recently expanded language education to young and adult learners to areas outside of Greater Seattle, through Sponge online classes. Sponge's engaging and research-driven curriculum is informed and delivered by a diverse group of native language speakers who come from all over the world. Sponge hosts multiple free community cultural events for children and their families to showcase the beauty and diversity of other cultures. Over the years, Sponge has been recognized locally numerous times through the Red Tricycle's Totally Awesome Awards, Parent Map Golden Teddy Awards, Seattle Weekly, and many others. Sponge is a Washington State certified combination minority and women-owned business enterprise.
Sponge, congratulations. We also want to recognize our other finalists again. Stand up and be recognized. Gardico Inc., Sima Restoration Group, LLC, and Power Screen Group of Washington, Incorporated. All right, our next award here today, this morning, Minority-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. The U.S. Census Bureau surveys of business owners showed that King County's percentage of minority-owned businesses was over 13%. Given the significant ownership percentage, this award recognizes the minority-owned business that has attained outstanding business achievement and exemplifies the significant contributions made by minority-owned businesses right here in King County. Presenting this year's Minority-Owned Small Business of the Year Award, someone I'm familiar with, Marilyn Strickland, President and CEO for the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning, everyone. The Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce has 2,400 members, and we proudly represent 750,000 people who work in the region for those employers. We are a business advocacy organization, but equally important, we understand that our economy is a large ecosystem. Small businesses depend on medium-sized businesses and large businesses. We all work together. And in that, we understand that if an economy is successful, that it must be inclusive. At the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, we are proud to be the largest and most diverse business advocacy organization in Washington State. We hold, thank you. We hold over 300 events every year. 80% of our businesses are in fact small businesses. And our staff over there at the table are happy to greet you if you're not a member of the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. There are many advantages to belonging to the Chamber, but I want to talk about one specifically. Small businesses often do not have the administrative infrastructure to offer health care insurance to their employees. And in this economy, while we are competing for talent, we know that companies that can offer good benefits actually have the ability to attract and retain talent. So belonging to the Chamber has many advantages, but having access to affordable health care for your employees with infrastructure that's handled is one of them. Let's get on with the awards today. I'm here to present the Minority Small Business of the Year Award, and I'll talk about 4 finalists. 2A. One of the toughest decisions 2A's founder, Renato Agrella, made was to uproot his family from Venezuela to the United States. At the time, Renato had a successful business in Venezuela. Though his business was growing at a healthy pace, he made the tough decision to leave and start over from scratch in a brand new place. And this is a reminder that when we talk about entrepreneurs, they are often immigrants. Since that time, 2A has doubled its number of employees and revenue each year. In 2017 and 2018, 2A made the National Inc. 5,000 list of fastest growing companies. Year to date, 2A has hired 28 people, resulting in a 300% increase over the previous 12 months. 2A believes that employee growth is the key to retention. The company encourages its employees to never stop learning and covers expenses associated with professional development. 2A puts their employees first. The next company is Concord Engineering. Concord Engineering is a minority woman-owned consulting firm providing innovative, cost-effective, and sustainable traffic and electrical engineering solutions to clients throughout Western Washington. Since 2012, Concord Engineering employs a diverse and growing workforce of 30 employees. The company's physical footprint has also grown this year. In January of 2018, Concord Engineering opened its first satellite office in downtown Bellevue. Concord has developed a unique culture of collaborative teamwork with an open-door environment and hands-on mentorship style. Its philosophy is that tomorrow's leaders are developed from within and offers external in-house training opportunities routinely for all employees. In March 2016, Concord established a scholarship fund to recognize outstanding academic achievement for students in the Transportation Engineering program at the University of Washington in honor of one of its principals. In spring 2018, Concord awarded its first scholarship recipient, Concord Engineering. The next finalist is EHS International Inc., or EHSI. This is a minority-owned small business that specializes in environmental health and safety. Services provided by EHSI include environmental consulting, hazardous materials management, industrial hygiene, indoor air quality, and construction management. The firm has grown from 4 to 26 employees since its inception in 1996. In 2016, EHSI was ranked in the Puget Sound Business Journal's top 25 environmental services firms, top minority-owned businesses, and fastest-growing minority-owned business lists. EHSI is a graduate of the Small Business Association's 8A Business Development Program and gives back by sharing what they learn through the program and mentors to other small businesses. EHS International, Inc. And finally, we have Warner Marketing. Warner Marketing has a long-standing tradition of prioritizing diversity in the Puget Sound technology and operations management sector, starting with its origin in 2002. The company has built a reputation for effective business process management over 15 years, becoming a preferred Microsoft supplier, that connection between large and small businesses, before acquisition by Michael Ampere in 2017. Under his leadership, Warner Marketing has obtained Minority Business Enterprise certifications from the Washington State Office of Minority and Women-Owned Businesses, as well as the National Minority Supplier Development Council. These certifications have allowed Warner Marketing to engage with fellow minority business enterprises and corporate procurement teams from some of the region's largest companies and to build stronger professional ties among minority business owners in the area. Where's my drum roll? And the award goes to Concord Engineering.
Concord Engineering is a woman-owned WMDBE consulting firm providing innovative, cost-effective, and sustainable traffic and electrical engineering solutions to clients throughout Western Washington. Under Xiaoping Zheng's leadership, Concord's reputation as an excellence-driven, results-oriented employer is reflected in its sustained growth in revenue, operating profit, and headcount. Revenue in 2017 was $4.2 million, a 68% increase over 2016. Concord Engineering currently employs a very diverse and ever-growing workforce of 30 employees. Concord has developed a unique culture of collaborative teamwork with its open-door environment and hands-on mentorship style. Concord Engineering's philosophy is that tomorrow's leaders are developed from within. Accordingly, Concord offers both external and in-house training opportunities routinely for all employees, including formal seminars and informal training sessions to share best practices and lessons learned. Concord also recognizes that internships are an excellent way to offer students a glimpse into the world of engineering and hands-on practical experience in the industry. Concord Engineering routinely offers internships to engineering students from a variety of engineering backgrounds. Concord Engineering is proud to note that several of its full-time regular employees began their professional careers as student interns at Concord. Concord Engineering is community-minded, raising funds for hurricane relief, planting hundreds of trees on Green Day, and establishing scholarships at the University of Washington in transportation engineering. Concord Engineering's cooperative and coordinated approach to client service, coupled with its team's technical expertise, is what sets this company apart. Concord employees continuously go the extra step to hear what their clients are looking for, ask the right questions, and proactively provide high-quality deliverables.
Also want to thank our other finalists, EHS International Incorporated, if you could please stand, Warner Marketing, and 2A. Congratulations, guys. All right, our next award is the Woman-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. Yes. Dow, thank you for the reminder. All right, if you're taking pictures or if you want to post on Facebook or Twitter, hashtag Casey Small Biz. Got it? B-I-Z. All right. So the Woman-Owned Small Business of the Year Award, the U.S. Census Bureau survey of business owners showed that King County had the 14th highest percentage among all U.S. counties for woman-owned businesses at 29%. Now, given the significant ownership percentage, this award recognizes the woman-owned business that has attained outstanding business achievement and exemplifies the significant contribution made by a woman-owned business here in King County. Presenting this year's Woman-Owned Small Business of the Year Award is Laura Baga, Government Affairs Manager with Microsoft.
Thank you, Rob. Hello and welcome again. My name is Laura Baga, and I'm with Microsoft's Government Affairs team in Washington. And because I'm in Government Affairs, I come from Olympia this morning, which I think might make me a finalist for the longest and earliest commute. But it's not an award category, so next year, yeah. It's our pleasure to sponsor this year's Small Business Awards, and it's my personal honor to present the Women-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. I'd like to take a moment and give a thank you to every one of the small businesses in the room for the work that you do in your passions every day. Sometimes it's not easy, but it's all contributing to the opportunity, diversity, and culture within our region, which is so important to us all. As you probably know, this is home to us, to our company, but also to more than 40,000 of our employees. So Microsoft has a vested interest and invested interest as well in ensuring that this is a great place to live and work. To this end, we support growth of small business because we support increased job creation and economic opportunities for the broadest range of our entire state's population. As it relates to small business in the region, I'll take a moment to detail what's important from a Microsoft perspective. We support advancements in education systems that help more young people get the skills that they need to succeed in a globally competitive, technology-driven economy. This creates the workforce of the future for your businesses, a workforce generated here in our own amazing Washington state. But achieving this means more investments in computer science education and STEM education at all levels. It means more investments in career-connected learning for middle and high school students, and it means more investments in higher education to help create the workforce of the future that will take your businesses to the next level. Another important area for economic development is in creating strategies to bring better broadband access to all Washingtonians, whether in urban settings, which there are urban oases where no broadband reaches you. I know because I live in one, just really randomly. It's true. And then rural settings, which is our focus. Equal access to broadband in today's world means equal access to entrepreneurs and to small business startups throughout the entire state, no matter where you're located. Microsoft has a big interest here as we've made investments in this through our Airband team, a national Microsoft team focused on democratizing access to broadband throughout the US and especially in Washington state. So we're making good advancements there. Finally, Microsoft supports policies, businesses, and leadership that break down barriers and reduce divisions amongst our incredibly diverse and talented population in this state. These priorities are all areas where Microsoft has had a significant impact in the past, and in supporting economic development and growth in the region, these are areas that we're going to continue to push into and support. And with that, Microsoft Corporation is pleased to present this year's Women-Owned Small Business of the Year Award. This year's finalists are ErgoSync Engineering, When ErgoSync launched in 2008, the number of engineering firms owned by women of color in King County was very low. Founder Sherry Harris is a graduate of the New Jersey Institute of Technology and came to Seattle to work for Boeing as one of the few African-American women engineers in aerospace at that time. Since launching, ErgoSync has grown to a firm of 10 people, specializing in electrical and systems engineering. Community service is one of ErgoSync's values. Each year, ErgoSync donates to a community-based organization. Recently, ErgoSync supported the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention to help young people get life-saving professional intervention. Other beneficiaries of ErgoSync community support include the Women's Transportation Seminar Scholarship Fund, which encourages and rewards women who pursue careers in transportation. Having been in the technical industry for most of her career, Harris believes that companies have done a good job recruiting women into technical fields, but that more needs to be done to retain and promote them to higher level positions. ErgoSync Engineering. Red Arrow Logistics. Red Arrow Logistics provides international and domestic freight and logistics management. Its global network supports Fortune 100 companies and others with fast-growing, complex supply chains. Red Arrow Logistics offers all services needed to scale, from single shipments to global product rollouts. As a woman-owned business, Red Arrow Logistics is continually seeking female top talent in the transportation and logistics industry. The company donates time and resources to a variety of organizations, from their annual Alzheimer's Walk to Treehouse in support of foster children, and to scholarship funds for women in trucking to encourage the employment of women in the trucking industry. And the company is an advocate for the Me Too movement for safe work conditions. Red Arrow Logistics. Triangle Associates. Triangle Associates was founded in 1979 as a 100% women-owned small business and remains so today. The firm's public policy practice offers facilitation, conflict resolution, and public engagement related to challenging natural resource and land use decisions. Triangle Associates has facilitated high-profile environmental planning processes throughout the U.S. Triangle Associates is owned by 2 women, and women make up 73% of their workforce, while 15% of their workforce are people of color. Triangle Associates is committed to workforce diversity. For example, the firm conducted a year-long diversity, equity, and inclusion assessment, which helped develop their equity, inclusion, and diversity action plan, outlining strategies for mentorship and partnership. Triangle Associates. And finally, Leading Retirement Solutions. Leading Retirement Solutions provides retirement plan services for businesses. The firm also participates in community development opportunities and works towards gender equity by contributing to several efforts. With its National Retirement Gap Study now in its 2nd year, Leading Retirement Solutions is working to shed light on the gender wage gap and the retirement gap associated with it. In their 2017 inaugural study, it was found that less than 50% of women respondents felt that they were on the right path to retirement preparedness, and a mere 23% had a written retirement plan. With data such as this, the company engages in conversations about how to better support women in their long-term financial goals. Leading Retirement Solutions. And those are our finalists for Women-Owned Small Business of the Year. Drum roll, please. Triangle Associates.
Triangle Associates was founded in 1979 as a 100% woman-owned small business and remains so today. Their public policy practice offers facilitation, conflict resolution, and public engagement to help communities and leaders with challenging natural resource and land use decisions. Their education practice helps schools, students, and communities with stewardship and sustainability. While Triangle is small, its local and national impact is immense. Triangle facilitates some of the highest profile environmental planning processes in the U.S., such as leading inclusive public engagement to ensure a well-informed cleanup process for the Lower Duwamish Waterway and Portland Harbor, which are two of the largest Superfund sites in the country. Triangle has been a leader in K-12 environmental education since the 1980s, annually providing hundreds of schools with award-winning programs seen by almost 300,000 students, teachers, and parents. It is challenging to grow a small consulting firm over 4 decades as funding shifts with local and national economic, political, and regulatory changes. Triangle adjusts to change through high-quality work, cautious resource use, strategic investments, stable ownership, and prioritization of staff needs. Through its operational shrewdness, Triangle grew from 16 full-time employees in 2011 to 26 today, a 63% growth in that time.
Again, we want to recognize our other women-owned finalists. Please stand. ErgoSync Engineering, Red Arrow Logistics, and Leading Retirement Solutions. Thank you, guys. All right, we've got 2 more categories to go, and we'll get you guys out of here. All right, so this is the Green Sustainable Small Business of the Year Award. King County, as you guys know, is a hotbed of innovation in the field of sustainability and has a rich history of environmental stewardship. This award recognizes a small business that has achieved excellence in the creation and implementation of sustainable business practices. Presenting this year's Green Sustainable Small Business of the Year Award is Ann Rung, Director of Government for Amazon Business.
Good morning, everyone. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee, which is probably a super bad idea. I spent several decades in government procurement, and I never thought I'd end up at a technology company. I still have a Hotmail account. But in that role, I saw firsthand all the challenges that small businesses like yours face in trying to sell to government. So I'm really passionate about the fact that I can work at Amazon Business to better connect government buyers and small businesses like yours. I'm really proud to be working on a King County small business pilot where we're recruiting and onboarding King County small businesses to better link them to King County buyers through our marketplace. So it's my pleasure to present this year's Green Sustainable Small Business of the Year Award. This year's finalists are Artisan Electric, Inc. Since 2007, Artisan Electric has helped shape the Puget Sound's energy future. Artisan Electric educates communities and has helped to lead the clean energy movement in Washington State long before the renewable energy boom. The company's free monthly solar educational workshops equip community members with a basic understanding of how solar power works and its potential. Friendly Earth International. Friendly Earth International is an electronic recycler committed to reducing the effects of electronic waste on the environment by seeking alternate ways to recycle, refurbish, and reuse electronics intended for disposal. Friendly Earth International is the only electronics recycler located in King County to hold an E-Steward certification. Since 2011, the company has been recycling King County's e-waste and has grown in revenue and employees every year. Green Cleaning Seattle, Otium-Maid Services. Green Cleaning Seattle is Seattle's 100% locally owned and operated green cleaning company since 2008. Green Cleaning Seattle is the only green cleaning company in the Northwest that has a green to the core office building. In addition to using biodegradable and fragrance-free cleaning products, Green Cleaning Seattle's office is solar run, has laundry to landscape washing machines, a 1,300-gallon rainwater catchment system, chickens, bees, and more. Finally, Mr. Pressure Wash. Mr. Pressure Wash is revolutionizing the pressure washing business by leading the industry in environmental stewardship. The company's sustainable business practices include the use of specialized mats or storm drain filter guards to cover storm drains to ensure that no grease, oils, heavy metals, or mildew removed from the ground enter or at least get filtered before going into the storm drain system. Mr. Pressure Wash uses proprietary equipment to vacuum up the water from the ground and is then filtered clean and reused for pressure washing. And the winner is, drum roll please, cleaning Seattle.
Everything about GCS is looking for ways to create a sustainable organization and environment. GCS spreads the seeds of sustainable living practices throughout our community by being an example of change. It's a member of the Fremont Chamber of Commerce and attends the Shoreline Solar Fest and Sustainable Ballad Fest each year. GCS was a runner-up for the Best Sustainable Business by Chinook Bookhart of Seattle Award for 2018. And in the realm of transportation, GCS is on the forefront in Seattle. GCS has a fleet of electric assist cargo bikes, which is a way to reduce parkouts, reduce our carbon footprint, and be hyperlocal. GCS trains and enriches its staff with training such as 1 Point North peacemaking and encourages its staff to get engaged in politics. GCS sent 3 of its office managers to the Women's March on Washington in D.C. on Inauguration Day in 2017. Keeping our waterways clean and reducing chemicals in the environment is another large part of GCS's mission. Chemicals are directly related to increasing cancer rates, hormonal imbalances, and many other health and environmental problems. GCS's products are eco-safe, biodegradable, and contain no fragrances. They also offer free and/or reduced cost services to a percentage of individuals in Seattle undergoing chemotherapy.
I also want to recognize our other winners, our other finalists for Green Sustainable, Artisan Electric, Friendly Earth International, and Mr. Pressure Wash. Guys. All right, and now it's time for the award you guys have all been waiting for all morning long. This is the Small Business of the Year Award. Now, the challenges of running a small business are infinite and often daunting, but the collective contributions of small businesses are vital to the county's economy. On behalf of all small businesses throughout the county, this award is given to the small business that best exemplifies the tenacity, that is a word, audacity to successfully operate a small business. Presenting this year's Small Business of the Year Award is King County Executive Dow Constantine.
All right, are you ready? Yeah, there you go. The finalists are Alexandra Lozano, Immigration Law. Alexandra Lozano's passion for the advancement of the Latino community and women professionals is evident in all that she does. She speaks nationally about her work, and not just as an immigration attorney, but about how women can run more successful businesses. Alexandra is committed to a diverse workforce and promoting diversity throughout King County with her work of helping undocumented people gain legal status in the United States. She is dedicated to the advancement of the Latino community in the United States and in South King County in particular through her work. She founded the national organization based in King County called Amiga Lawyers, or Association of Mother Immigration Attorneys, to create a network of women immigration attorneys to help one another create winning cases, build thriving practices, and balanced lives. Cortona LLC. The husband and wife team has transformed downtown Renton and continues to nurture startups and the surrounding business community with their guidance and investment in downtown. Filling a guardian role in the community, Dave and Monica Bretthauer have made it their personal mission to revitalize the heart of the city and make it a place of community pride. Their efforts to restore blighted buildings, draw businesses to the area, and support downtown cleanups and public events has been recognized by many, including the county executive, because in 2016, Cortona was awarded the John D. Spellman Award for Historic Preservation for the rehabilitation of the old Woolworth department store. Cortona LLC worked closely with the city's economic development team to fill retail gaps and meet the needs of the larger community, putting the needs of the business community before their own. The Bretthauers have offered reduced rent and assistance with the build-out process to entice vibrant small business owners to the area. Dan the Sausage Man. Dan House has always been able to connect with people, but that skill became a huge asset about 30 years ago when he started selling sausage door to door. His route, how did that decision just happen? Right? His route around the Puget Sound became so profitable that he was able to open his own sausage company that combined door-to-door sales with gift boxes and retail shop and online sales. In 2004, he worked out a deal with the owner to buy the old Highline Tin Shop in Old Burien. And when the tin room and the sausage company outgrew their space, House took the sausage company off-site, expanded the restaurant, and added a movie theater in 2010. By 2017, the online business had exploded. The company grew from a local store to a global national retailer by selling his gourmet gift boxes featuring summer sausages and other food products online through Amazon. Online sales propelled House to a 6,000% increase in revenue. After being a sole proprietor for 27 years, he assembled a staff of 9 to keep up with demand. In need of a distribution center, House is renovating another property in Old Burien using an SBA guaranteed loan. Renovation began in February. The site will also serve as a distribution center for online sales. Repair Revolution. Eli Allison has been working in the automotive industry for many years and has a passion for cars since childhood. The owner is a teacher and administrator at a nonprofit that supported homeless and low-income families. Eli founded Repair Revolution with the vision to empower clients by teaching them about their vehicles and to build a community of people who want to learn more about working on their own cars. This is a paradigm shift from how business generally operates in this industry. The automotive industry is structured in a way that customers often leave repair shops wondering whether they have, in fact, been taken advantage of and never really understanding what is going on with their vehicle. Well, Repair Revolution has a focus on changing that experience, the experience of those customers in the automotive industry, to one that is educational and informed. Let the Repair Revolution begin. And Tomboy X. Tomboy X has experienced a 600% growth over the last 3 years and is on Inc. magazine's list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies. The company has grown from 0 employees in July of 2015 to 22 employees in 2018. Co-founded by Fran Dunaway and Naomi Gonzalez, Tomboy X is a richly diverse team with 90% female employees, 27% persons of color, and 27% LGBTQ employees. Last year, Tomboy X donated over $90,000 in goods and services to organizations like Mary's Place, Planned Parenthood, ACLU, Trevor Project, and the Human Rights Campaign, among others. In its 3rd year of working with the young leaders of the Americas Initiative, Tomboy X has hosted 2 fellows from Latin American countries. And despite being still a small business and in startup mode, Tomboy X pays 100% of employee benefits, including medical, vision, and dental, and offers stock option plans to all employees. And the winner is Tomboy X.
Tomboy X has seen 600% growth over the past 3 years and is on Inc. magazine's list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies. Tomboy X has gone from 0 employees in July of 2015 to 22 employees today. Co-founded by Fran Dunaway and Naomi Gonzalez, Tomboy X is a richly diverse team with 90% female employees, 27% persons of color, and 27% LGBTQ. Last year, Tomboy X donated more than $90,000 in goods and services to organizations like Mary's Place, Planned Parenthood, ACLU, Trevor Project, and the Human Rights Campaign. As a team, Tomboy X volunteered on Earth Day, clearing trails near Magnuson Park. Tomboy X is in its 3rd year of working with the Young Leaders of America's Initiative and has hosted 2 fellows from Latin American countries. Women-owned businesses receive less than 2% of institutional funding. Interestingly, only 2% of women-owned businesses ever exceed $1 million in revenue. Tomboy X closed its Series A funding earlier this year and is on track to double growth this year. Despite still being in startup mode, Tomboy X pays 100% of employee benefits and offers stock option plans to all employees.
I want to recognize our other finalists: Repair Revolution, Dan the Sausage Man, Cortona LLC, and Alexandra Lozano Immigrations. Guys, we want to thank you so much for coming out today. We also want to recognize Sandy Hanks and her team for helping put on this award, Dow Constantine in his office. Also, if you are a winner and finalist, if you can please come up to the front stage, take a picture before you guys all leave. We hope you fill out those electronic forms that we're going to be emailing you guys. We want to get those back. And also, guys, thank you, and we hope to see you guys again next year.